Hey guys, just here with a video for E3 2019. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I figured I would do this, so here we go. To say I was underwhelmed by this would imply that I had expectations to begin with, and I guess after Sony pulled out and like everyone was guessing and what's gonna happen here, what's gonna happen, I just lost anticipation for E3. Honestly, I didn't even know if I was gonna watch the conferences. I would just usually my plan was just to just wait it out and see what pops up on YouTube, blah blah blah. But yeah, no, I watched conferences with a friend of mine, Alan. Um, so I don't want to take up too much time here, so I'll just go by what I remember, and I don't remember a lot because most conferences I was bored as hell, and I was just tuning out and doing different things while letting the conference play in the background. It wasn't like the 2018 one or the 2016 one where I was like fully engulfed in it, you know. Um, so yeah, 2018 one, 2017 one too. I was interested in that one too. But yeah. So first things first. Microsoft. I don't remember if Microsoft went first or what. To be honest, I honestly don't remember. I just it's a blur to me. So they had Halo Infinite. They showed that. I said Infinite wrong, but yeah, Halo Infinite. It was a cinematic trailer. One thing about this E3 is that just the pure number of cinematic trailers for some reason, I don't know why. Um, if you're gonna show games, don't just tell us about the games. You know, like show the gameplay. Like a lot of people were just amazed at seeing logos on the screen and like things that probably won't even be cutscenes in the actual game, and people were just they were satisfied with that. But I don't know. I want to see the game play. You know, I want to see how the game plays. From when usually with E3, it's like sometimes there'll be a trailer, a cinematic trailer, and you have to hunt the gameplay out yourself because I guess one of the publishers will show it and uh, I guess post it on their channel. I couldn't find that for Halo Infinite, but if it's there, somebody could probably show me. I don't know. Yeah, I just saw a cinematic trailer. It's gonna be a launch title for the Project Scarlet, which is the Xbox. I'll just call it the Xbox 2. Oh, this is my gameplay, by the way. Kingdom Hearts 3. If you lived under a rock, but yeah, Project Scarlet. I didn't really pay attention to this. Like, I just heard a bunch of stuff like 8K and blah blah blah. I don't have the TV for 8K and stuff like that, so I tuned out. Didn't really care. Not really an Xbox guy, so it didn't interest me. So, um, at the end of the day, it's just a piece of plastic. So whatever how powerful it is, blah blah blah. I'm sure there's gonna be people arguing over the power for the PS5 versus the Xbox Scarlet, just like there were last gen and the gen before that. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Who cares? I don't. Cyberpunk 2077. This is really the main reason I tuned into, the because I knew it was probably if it wasn't gonna be in Sony's conference, then it would have to be in Microsoft's conference, right? Because is it Cyberpunk on the Switch? I wouldn't expect it to be. I don't keep up with these releases anymore. So yeah, just like shit. Cyberpunk. Oh, that was like one of my main attractions for this E3. Kind of disappointed though, to be honest. Kind of underwhelmed. It was just a cinematic trailer, no new gameplay. I guess the best part was Keanu Reeves was there, and like I marked out for that and all that. But in retrospect, we just got a release date, which is cool. Um, I don't know why E3 does this thing where release dates need a whole song and dance. It's literally something you could announce before E3, and it's really something that should have been announced before E3. But they just need an entire conference to announce a release date for a game or whatever, and a cinematic trailer, obviously. But we're gonna see that when we play the game. So, I mean, end of the day, what are you really getting? You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that was cool. That's my most anticipated upcoming game, Cyberpunk 2077. Love Cyberpunk, always. Oh man, just CD Projekt Red just does some amazing things. Gears 5, didn't really care. I think there is gameplay for Gears 5. I just saw the cinematic trailer. I was like, what is this? But evidently there is gameplay of Gears 5. I don't know. I haven't seen the gameplay of Gears 5. Don't really care to look at it because once again, I'm not like this big Microsoft fan. or Xbox fan who plays all these Xbox exclusives. Battletoads. What's this thing? This new thing they do where they make like they make games like they when they reboot old things, they make them like cutesy and like Nicktoony, and it's like So I didn't really care about Battletoads. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Now that actually did have gameplay. There was like a gameplay thing with commentary, but nonetheless, it was gameplay, and that was cool. I liked it. It was cool. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I'm actually looking forward to that game. Ever since it was announced, because to me that's how a Dragon Ball game should be. Dragon Ball is like, it's a huge world, so it should be a world that you can explore. Whatever. Blair Witch. I think there is gameplay for that. I saw a couple minutes of it. Didn't grab my attention. Don't really care about Blair Witch. Never really cared about it. Ubisoft or Ubisoft, however you pronounce it. I don't know. They showed off Watch Dogs Legion. Everyone was acting like this was like a big groundbreaking thing. I wasn't too impressed by Watch Dogs Legion. Honestly, it looked like, you gotta go into these Ubisoft things with a bit of skepticism, okay? Because what you see may be an illusion, come release date. So I wasn't. It's just skepticism, I guess. And even besides that, it just wasn't that impressive to me. Like, you can switch characters and stuff, cool, but how does that actually work in the game? Because it seems like a smoke and mirror show. Like, are the storylines gonna be different, or we're just gonna get different strings of, like, one new string of dialogue or whatever? Is endings gonna be different? Are the missions gonna play out different, or are they just gonna be the same but with a different model in place of, you know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, no, didn't really impress me that much. Sorry. I know people are like, oh, it's in London. It's in London. Okay, yeah, well, still didn't impress me. It could be in fucking Yugoslavia. Gods and Monsters, another cinematic trailer. I couldn't find gameplay for this. Maybe it's out there, but I didn't see it, and I don't really care enough to see it. Like, I honestly thought it was like Zelda when I first saw it. Then I remember I was watching Microsoft's conference. Don't care about it too much. Roller Champions, which is like a roller skating game, that kind of caught my attention because I don't know, it looked cool. I saw gameplay of it. It looked all right. The guy playing it was awful though, but the game looked all right. I was okay with that, honestly. It looked decent. It got my attention. Rainbow Six Quarantine, another cinematic trailer. I couldn't find gameplay of this either. I guess it's a PvE spinoff of Rainbow Six. I don't know. I guess, or it's a new Rainbow Six game. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. It looks cool, I guess, from the cinematic. That's the thing with this E3. It's like, it looks cool. It looks cool because all they're showing is like cinematic trailers. It's like a damn smoke and mirror show. Whatever. Yeah, but looks cool, I guess. Looks promising. For Square Enix, Avengers. Oh, freaking Avengers. By the way, guys, all these games I'm saying here, they're not all the games that were shown. They're just the ones I remember because I was tuning out so much during this E3. I was just so bored through most of it. There's a lot of talking just to get to things. People just don't watch conferences live. That's my advice. Just don't. I should have did my plan, which is just watch the things on YouTube or see them through websites and coverage and stuff like that. I mean, Jesus Christ. So yeah, Square Enix, they showed Avengers. To be honest, underwhelming, and I had expectations for this. So underwhelming, to say the least. Not that impressive. Not that impressive. I actually saw gameplay because there was gameplay, but the thing was, most of the gameplay at this E3 was either behind closed doors or hands-off demos. That footage is like scarce right now, so I did see gameplay of it. It didn't look like anything different, anything new. It just looked like a beat 'em up game, a typical beat 'em up game with some really clunky platforming, and of course quick time events and stuff like that. Honestly, it didn't look anything interesting. There wasn't really anything special, just same old. Nothing groundbreaking. So yeah, it's just fucking Avengers, I guess. I mean, if you're into that, sure, but the character models, it got a lot of crap. I think a lot of the crap it gets is unwarranted, or over exaggerated, because it's honestly not that bad. But I mean, it's just like, yeah. Anyway, Final Fantasy VII, this was another highlight for me. I marked out during this the entire presentation. It was like its own presentation, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Wow. I mean, it was awesome. I was blown away by what I saw, honestly. As a guy who's still playing through Final Fantasy 15, I I've never really been a big Final Fantasy fan, but that really got me, man. I honestly loved it. Tifa, Sephiroth, it was great. It was great. Probably the highlight of E3 for me, honestly. Like, I think Square Enix was probably my favorite thing. I know a lot of people's favorite thing was Nintendo, but yeah. Bethesda. Sorry about that, guys. I'm scrolling through my notes here because I just have terrible memory. Bethesda. Yeah, they showed Ghostwire, New Tokyo. Oh, by the way, these aren't in order. I'm pretty sure Square Enix came after Bethesda. Like, again, my memory is wonky, so I just put down whatever comes to my mind first. Bethesda, they showed Ghostwire Tokyo, another cinematic trailer. Couldn't find gameplay for this, so all I can say is it looks cool. I'm tired of saying that. Fucking show gameplay in your games, dude. Like, just don't show logos and like things that might be in the game, cutscenes that might be in the game, or plot elements that might be in the game. Deathloop, I couldn't find gameplay for this one either. It was just a looping. I guess it's a game that has an emphasis on time loops, I guess. And then Fallout 70. I was bored during Bethesda's conference, guys. I gotta be honest with you. I was bored. I was just waiting to get out and go for a walk. So I was just bored as hell during this one. So they have a Fallout 76 update that adds, get this, dialogue trees, yes, and a story or more plot elements or whatever. In a Fallout game, yes, we live in a timeline where that needs to be patched into a Fallout game at a later time. Basic elements to a Fallout game have to be patched in. And they want us to give them a pat on the back for that. Oh my God, Bethesda, thank you. It's about time. How about that? Thank you. Yeah, thank you for doing your job. Like, what? Wow. What a shock. It's so amazing. Anyway, overall, underwhelming E3. Well, once I lied because I just said I didn't have any expectations, but just a really boring E3. I didn't. Nintendo's conference, right? They showed Banjo-Kazooie. I don't remember anything else they showed because I wasn't really into it. I'm not really a big Nintendo guy, so yeah. I was really just there to see some Mario Maker 2 stuff, and that looked cool, I guess. Honestly, yeah, whatever. Luigi's Mansion 3 looked cool. Luigi's Mansion was one of the first, games I played in my life, so kind of have a soft spot for it. Banjo-Kazooie in Smash Brothers, awesome, great, I love it. Right, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Probably one of the worst E3s of all time, to be honest. Like, really, the highlights were like Banjo-Kazooie and Final Fantasy and Cyberpunk and Keanu Reeves and stuff, but that's about it. Nothing really too impressive or exciting. So thank you guys for watching. That's pretty much really all I've got for you today. Sorry it's not like a professional video, but I just felt like talking into a microphone to get my thoughts out there. Maybe I'll do something different in the future if I learn how to edit videos and stuff, or if I'm not lazy, and stuff like that. So, yep, thank you guys for tuning in. I give this E3 a fucking 2 out of 10, I guess. For the 2 reveals that I cared about, or 3, or whatever. Okay. Enough cinematic trailers, just show gameplay. Oh my God, I'm not amazed by seeing a logo and a freaking text telling me when the game is coming out. Like, just show me gameplay. Show me gameplay. Whew.